Robert W. Morgan, KHJ Los Angeles.
All right, that's it. I quit.
Green-eyed lady, lovely lady, strolling slowly towards the sun. Green-eyed lady, ocean lady, soothing every raging wave that comes. Green-eyed lady, passion lady, dressed in love, she lives for life to be. Green-eyed lady feels life I never see. Setting suns and lonely lovers free. Green-eyed lady, windswept lady, the night, the waves, the sand. Green-eyed lady, ocean lady, child of nature, friend of man. Green-eyed lady, passion lady, dressed in love, she lives for life to be. Green-eyed lady feels life I never see. Setting suns and lonely lovers free.
More music, KHJ.
6:05 on the Johnny Williams Show. Robert W. Morgan should be here any minute.
That she stood in the street, smiling from her head to her feet. I said, hey, what is this? My baby made a name. She didn't use out here. I said, hey, what's your name, baby? Maybe we can keep it. her home to my place, watching every move on her face. She said, look, what's your game, baby? Are you trying to put me in shame? I said, let's go the best. Don't you think that love can last? She said, love above. Now you're trying to trick me in love. All right now, baby, it's all right now. All right now, baby, it's all right
All right, now, while you're feeding back, Johnny, don't feed back, because I'll tell you why you shouldn't feed back, because there is a production genius listening who turns down small gigs, who's got a big fuzzy dog who's living in sin. It's 6:08 now with Robert W. on KHJ.
Sears leads the way to lower refrigerator prices. Save over $51 until 9:30 Monday night on Sears regular $299.95 all frostless refrigerator freezer with ice maker. Sears' amazingly low sale price for this big 14 cubic foot refrigerator freezer is just $248, and that includes Sears' super convenient automatic ice maker. And listen to this. You not only save over $51 when you buy this great cold spot during this sale for only $248, you may use Sears' Easy Payment Plan, and you make no payments until February 1971. So buy your new cold spot refrigerator freezer now and start enjoying great features like no defrosting ever in either the 104-pound freezer or the roomy refrigerator. You'll save over $51. The full price is just $248, and you make no monthly payments until February 1971. Sale ends 9:30 Monday night. Don't miss it. All Sears stores are open daily till 9:30, Sundays noon till 5.
All right, man, it's, good. That's called Logo, Bones. Logo. Sounds like a Roman Gabriel audible. All right. A little dose. So after midnight.
After midnight, we don't let it all hang down. After midnight, we don't chug a lug and shout. We're gonna stimulate some action. We're gonna get some satisfaction. We're gonna find out what it is all about. After midnight, we don't let it all hang down. After
to midnight, we're going to let it all hang down. As a matter of fact, we did. And we're going to do it again tonight. That's Eric Clapton on Robert W. Morgan, 612 at KHJ. I just got I got a memo this morning. I thought, oh, no, on my last day at KHJ, I got to read a memo. 2 pages long, but I'm right on top of a 1-page memo. 1-sentence memo. It says, Dear Robert, you do not have to read this memo. Now, I want to read it, man, but I refuse to. I'll be dedicating a lot of records this morning to a lot of people, and the next record I play will be dedicated to one of the great flakes. I mean, one of the great guys of all time, and he knows who he is.
Hey, remember those great old Pacific cruises?
All ashore that's going ashore. Goodbye, Uncle Charlie.
The trouble was those cruises were reserved for the very rich, and they took so long. Well, now there's a great new way to cruise across the Pacific. The air cruise on Continental Airlines' luxurious new 747, the proud bird of the Pacific. It may be the most luxurious way to cruise ever. The proud bird of the Pacific has room to stretch out, walk around, lounges to relax in, and food fit for a cruise. Plus movies, audio entertainment, the works. Best of all, you get all this for no more than you pay on an ordinary airplane. If you're going to Hawaii, don't fly there, cruise there on Continental Airlines 747, the proud bird of the Pacific.
Goodbye, Uncle Charlie.
Yeah, Barry Sullivan is stay in the movies, man. Us jocks cut the spots. Remember, Continental's air cruise leaves 3 times a day for Hawaii, twice a day for Chicago. 6:13 in the Morgan from KHJ, and I would like to wish the best to the best. That's as far as I can milk it, baby. That's as far as I can, as much as I can compress it, and we're starting to hum in here. You pays your penny, and you get the weight. It's 6:15 with Robert W. on KHJ.
ABC Television welcomes you to a whole new season of laughter.
Let's get together.
Television's biggest and zaniest family is back for another delightful season. The Brady Bunch, Friday nights on ABC.
Let's get together.
There aren't many things the professor doesn't know about, except how Nanny knows about everything. Nanny and the Professor, Friday nights on ABC.
Oh, let's get together this fall.
It started as after-school fun. Now Mom and her 5 kids are the hottest rock group in America. The Partridge Family, new Friday on ABC.
Let's get together. Let's get together.
Produce that, baby. Watch The Partridge Family tonight on Channel 7.
KHJ weather.
For Los Angeles, I'm reading this. J. Paul wrote it, and it's got a couple of grievances in it. Some low clouds will be around this morning, then hazy sunshine will break through, pushing the temperatures up to a high of 95. He's out of his gourd. It'll be 100 out in the valley, 96 Orange County, moderate smog. In the valley now, it's Ralph Williams. Currently in Hollywood, it's 62 degrees. One of the fellows over the years here, since my last day, I'm acknowledging everyone, who has given me some of the worst lines I've ever said on the air, is Kenny Orchard, who's an engineer. And now he's going to read this public service announcement and been in a lot of trouble. Kenny?
You know, 11 years I've worked here.
I don't want any ad-libs. I just want to hear you read this brass and percussion instrument.
And this is the first time I've ever been allowed in this room.
And probably the last.
Can I touch you before you leave?
Again?
Oh.
Would you read that?
Which one?
The blue one.
The blue one, okay. KHJ notes the Linwood diplomats
You're stoned, aren't you?
are interviewing brass and percussion instrumentalists.
He's stoned.
13 through 18. That's all they need, is only that many.
See what I mean?
For their drum and bugle corps. I buy those little things. They come in a box.
Drum and boogaloo.
Right. Sunday afternoons at the Linwood Recreation Center. That's in Century Boulevard at Bullis. Now, where is that? Now, I've lived here since 1949.
That's Bullis. And that's...
Where is it at?
I leave you with that word. 619. Thank you, Kenny. I'm going to miss you, man. Jack, get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Denise, get him some mushroom soup and a transfer, please, to FM. El Condor Pasa.
I love his record.
If you eat too much Mexican-American food. Simon and Garfunkel. My goodness. My log says 6:19, and it's really 6:22 at KHJ with Robert W. Morgan, and a whole bunch of trouble already. I knew it.
When your lady spends a summer's day over the hot stove with the kids a-hooping and a-hollering at her, she may be burning on a short fuse by the time you get home. Now, you ought to take the pressure off your cooker before she blows her top. Instead of walking in and telling her how hungry you are, try a little tenderness. Walk in with a bucket of Colonel Sanders Kentucky Fried Chicken, give her a big kiss, and say, "Dinner's ready, dear." Why, her eyes will light up, and I guarantee you, for the next week, you'll get more attention than a honeypot in a bear cave.
What?
So the next time you see that big bucket going round and round in the sky, try a little tenderness. The juicy golden brown tenderness that comes in every bucket or barrel of Colonel Sanders Kentucky Fried Chicken. It'll make your lady tender, too.
Ah, you dirty old man. Little Jeter's still grounded. He got caught boop, boop, behind the barn. Ladies and gentlemen, a notice from Whitefront. 3 million... Kenny, don't you dare. Don't you dare do another one.
You know,
No, I don't know.
I had so much fun.
Wait,
I want to
see?
be a biz jockey now.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, okay, if you're willing to take a pay cut. Ladies and gentlemen, a notice from Whitefront. 3 million advertising circulars were delivered late. Sam Riddle slept in. Hundreds of advertised specials must be sacrificed by this Sunday night, regardless of cost. Hurry to Whitefront. I told them, I said, take me off, man. My second to last day. And save your license. They said, we don't care, baby. Get it set on KHJ.
Sometimes it's hard to be a woman, giving all your love to just one man. Oh yeah, you'll have bad times, he'll have good times, doing things that you don't understand. But if you love him, you forgive him. Oh, even though he's hard to understand. If you love him, be proud of him. 'Cause after all, he's just a man. Stand by your man. Give him 2 arms to cling to, and something won't come to when the nights are cold and lonely. Stand by your man and show the world you love him. He's giving you all the love he can.
Candy Statement from KHJ and Stand By Your Man. 6:25 with Robert W. Morgan. You ready, Denise?
Yep.
Okay, can you hold your breath for 60 seconds?
Nope.
Try.
This is the sound of Motown. This is the sound of Diana Ross. Motown Records proudly presents her first solo album, Diana Ross. On this album, she's tender.
This album, she's medium rare.
She's exciting.
And sliced badly.
Baby. Hear Diana sing the full 6-minute version of the most exciting record of 1970.
Julie, 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 do you love
Sound Records presents Diana Ross.
This is the dawning of the age of Diana Ross. Or is it? Available through National Tape and Record Distributors now at the Frontier Hotel, Las Vegas, through October 21st. Denise, I want you to do this one here because this is a very important one. That one. Now, see, I told you she'd ad lib.
No.
Just no. I'm not touching you. Just read. Here's the microphone. Say microphone.
Microphone. Okay. Tonight at 6, Smart finds himself enrolled in espionage school. That's Get Smart tonight at 6 on TV 9.
A lot of people are calling this morning. I appreciate their interest, wanting to know why I'm leaving KHJ to go to Chicago. And for those people that are interested, I dedicate this record to you.
KHJ Los Angeles.
That's where I went wrong. 6:29 in the can. In the Morgan. In the Morgan.
The stars won't come out if they know that you're about, 'cause they couldn't match the glow of your eyes. And oh, who am I? Just an ordinary guy, trying hard to win me first prize. Oh, Candida, we could make it together. The further from here, girl, the better. Where the air is fresh and clean, just an ordinary guy. You know I'm trying hard to win me first prize. Oh, my Candida, we could make it together. The further from here, girl, the better. Where the air is fresh and clean. Whoa, my Candida.
That's Dawn. Has just Crook. And Candida, 6:32 at Robert W. Morgan on KHJ. Ted Myers just walked in from Channel 9 to say goodbye to me. And thank you, Ted. Ted is one of the great pros of the television industry. And he's on Channel 9. But there are all kinds of weird things going on in the world today. Stand by, because I'm going to dedicate a record next.
Tootsie Pop Drops, Tootsie Pop Drops, Tootsie Pop Drops. They fill the hole with Tootsie Roll. They fill the hole with Tootsie Roll.
What have you got when you remove the stick from a Tootsie Pop? A Tootsie Pop Drop. Hard candy on the outside with Tootsie Roll in the middle. From this day forward, if you bite into hard candy and find a hole in the middle, they aren't
Tootsie Pop Drops, Tootsie Pop Drops, Tootsie Pop Drops.
Now look for the candy with the Tootsie Roll center. Tootsie Pop Drops in cherry, orange, and chocolate at your supermarket and candy counter.
I understand all the students of Bill Wade's school are up this morning listening to KHJ. Thank you for getting up. And I'll dedicate this record to you.
You don't never see help from nobody else. All you got to do now is express yourself. Whatever you do, do it good. Whatever you do, Lord, Lord. Do it good. All right. It's not what you look like when you're doing what you're doing. It's what you're doing when you're doing what you look like you're doing. Express yourself. Express yourself. You're doing it on the moon, y'all. In the jungle, too. Everybody on the floor now. Jumping like a kangaroo. So let the horn do the thing they do, y'all. Some people have everything, and other people don't. But everything don't mean a thing. If it ain't the thing you want, express yourself. Express yourself. Oh, do it. Oh, do it. Do it, do it. Go on and do it. Y'all do it. Get it. Express yourself. Express yourself. Express yourself.
Okay, now watch 103rd Street Rhythm Band and express yourself at 6:37 with Robert W. on KHJ. For 5.5 years now, I've been talking about Failsafe, who's the fellow who's been my engineer all this time. Never made a mistake, except for his last day, which was last Friday. He's on vacation now. But there are always, in any operation, unsung heroes. And one of those unsung heroes with me right now, the fellow who works the first 10 minutes of my show every morning. And he's pretty loaded by then, but that's understandable. If you worked all-night show at his age, you would be too. Dave Labby. Dave, I would like to thank you for all the years of service, and I want you to say one thing for me.
Yes.
Just say, something significant like Good Morgan from KHJ.
Good Morgan from KHJ, Bob, and we're really sorry to lose you.
Am I lost? No. Dave, would you get your hand off my leg?
But it's heavy, it's cool, and oh so mellow. It's ham, yeah, welcome out ham, the straight ahead beer. Welcome out ham, the straight ahead beer. It's mine, and it's it to you. It wails, oh what a mover. It's ham, do you hear? Talk about ham, the straight ahead beer. Talk about ham, the straight ahead beer. It's light, but it's heavy.
Hey, J. Paul, you should read this tag, really. Get in here. Don't pull any more cartridges. Come in here. We're just going to pulling cartridges like some kind of, I pull cartridges. Okay, I want you to read this, and I want you to read this last part just like you wouldn't read it if it was your name, okay? Go.
Brewed by Theodore Ham Brewing Company, St. J. Paul, Minnesota.
93 KHJ.
Just got home from Illinois, locked the front door, oh boy. Got to sit down, take a rest on the porch. Imagination sets in, pretty soon I'm singing. Looking out my back door. It's giants doing cartwheels, statues wearing high heels. Look at all the happy creatures dancing on the lawn. Dinosaur controller, listening to Buck Owens. Looking out my back door. Tambourines and elephants are playing in the band. Won't you take a ride on the flying spoon? A wondrous apparition provided by magician. Looking out my back door. Tambourines and elephants are playing in the band. Won't you take a ride on the flying spoon? Bother me tomorrow, the day I'll buy no sorrow. Looking out my back door. All the troubles, Illinois, lock the front door, oh boy. Look at all the happy creatures dancing on the lawn. Bother me tomorrow, the day I'll find no sorrow. Looking out my back door.
Now, don't crack up, J. Paul.
This is J. Paul Huddleston, KHJ 2020 News. Southern California is having brush fire troubles again. While most of the major blazes that raged through the state since last week have been contained, a 9,000-acre brush burn near Cucamonga that was thought to have been brought under control erupted anew yesterday when new Santa Ana devil winds hit the Lytle Creek Canyon area, pushing the flames into a new out-of-control inferno. Leon Fisher, he's a Forest Service firefighter on the lines of the big blaze, had this information when contacted by KHJ News.
Current acreage is estimated at about 35,000 acres. And we have no time for containment and or control.
President Nasser, who led Egypt for 14 years, died Monday of a heart attack. And now a Cairo newspaper says the two leading contenders to succeed Nasser both suffered heart attacks yesterday during his funeral. Now with KHJ Sports, here is Mal Albert.
We take off our KHJ Sports hat to California Angels outfielder Alex Johnson this morning. Alex won the American League batting championship last night, and he did it the hard way, with base hits his final 2 times up to the plate this season. Alex trailed Carl Yastrzemski of Boston by just over 1 percentage point going into the final game. He bounced out his first trip up, but he hit safely his final 2 times at the plate to increase his average to 328.9, while Yaz had finished at 328.6. After Alex got his second hit, manager Lefty Phillips took him out of the game, and Alex had won the league's batting title. Oh yes, the Halos beat the White Sox 5-4 in 13 innings. And the Dodgers took second place in the National League West with a 7-4 win over San Diego last night. Earlier, the Astros had downed the Giants 5-4, so win or lose, the Dodgers had second place clinched. But they won it anyway to finish the season on a winning note. And so did the Cubs, dumping the Mets 4-1 in New York on a 2-hitter by Fergie Jenkins to take second place in the East. And those second place teams get about $1,000 a man more than the third place teams. John Hadle will quarterback the San Diego Chargers when they play the Rams Sunday at the Coliseum. But in Marty Domras, they may have the best backup quarterback in football. I spoke to the Chargers' Jerry Wynn about Domras. Jerry, is Marty on the precipice of taking over, or is Hadle still the Charger quarterback?
Well, it's a situation we leave to Coach Waller, but we do have 2 fine quarterbacks. John Hadle is a 9-year veteran. Marty Domras from Columbia, who was our #1 draft choice, is in his 2nd year. In preseason this year, we won 3 games all in the last 5 minutes, and all with Marty at quarterback. So Marty is getting close to, if you call it the precipice, or the point of making a very strong challenge for the starting job. However, John Hadle has had 2 fine games, and he's our quarterback for Sunday.
Bad news for USC. The Trojans will play Oregon State without defensive tackle Tony Smith Saturday night. Now we hear that cornerback Ty Hudson is also out with an eye injury suffered against Nebraska. That's the sports story. This is Mal Alberts for 2020 News.
The mayor of the city of Torrance, the Honorable Ken Miller. The City of Torrance and the Torrance Area Chamber of Commerce invites you to attend the big professional aerobatic air show, which will be held at Torrance Municipal Airport from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday, October the 3rd and 4th. You may drive in or fly in. Donation 50 cents per person. The airport is located on Pacific Coast Highway between Hawthorne and Crenshaw Boulevards in Torrance. Remember the times and dates for the star-studded air show, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday, October the 3rd and 4th. Come and visit our city.
A public service announcement presented by Foster & Kleiser Outdoor Advertising.
Los Angeles weather just ahead of much more music and Robert W. Morgan. Look for low clouds this morning, then hazy sunshine and continued hot this afternoon. We'll have a high of 95, moderate smog in the basin. In the valley, it's now 60 degrees. In Orange County, 67. Downtown Los Angeles, 66. And here in Hollywood, it's 62 degrees. This is J. Paul Huddleston, 2020 News.
93 KHJ. That girl, I'm gonna make her mine if it takes all night. Can you dig it? Evening, sweet darling, may I ask your name? You seem to be lonely. Well, don't worry, I'm feeling the same. That we should meet at a time like this. Oh, it's a groovy situation dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Now that girl, I'm gonna make her mine every day, all night. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it? It's been a long time, sweet darling, since your love has come my way. But I'm trying so hard to find the right words to say. Oh, it's a good situation, a friendly combination that we should meet at a time like this. Oh, it's a good situation, a friendly combination. You're something that I just can't miss. Oh, it's a good situation, a friendly combination that we should meet at a time like this. Oh, it's a good situation, a friendly combination. You're something that I just can't miss. Baby, baby, it's a good situation, a friendly combination that we should meet at a time like this. Oh, it's a good situation and a friendly combination. You're something that I just can't miss.
Gene Shandlin, a groovy situation at 6:54 with Robert W. on KHJ. What is your name, dear?
Patricia Jackaloni.
Patricia what?
Jackaloni.
Jackaroni?
Uh-huh.
Okay, Patricia Jackaroni. You want to sing along with Julie, huh? Hello, Patricia.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
What did you call for?
Well, because, see, today's your last day, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you'd know about that.
Yeah, well, I just got the memo. In fact, the ink isn't even dry. And what? You want to sing along with Julie?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. And you also told me it was your birthday, right?
Yeah, Sunday, and you won't be here.
I'm not going to be here for your birthday?
No.
Oh, well, I'll stand by, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Let me tell you about the history of hair. Ever since man learned it was there, it seems he had to keep it wet to keep it neat. He wet it with water, he wet it with grease, he wet it with oil, he wet it with whatever wet he could get. But now the age of the wethead is past, thanks to the folks at Gillette. You see, they got a new thing called the Dry Look. It's a brand new aerosol, and it keeps your hair looking good, neat and clean and full like it should, and above all, dry. Now, Gillette isn't stopping there. No, sir. They put a special valve on top of that can, so you can set just the degree of dry control you want to get. Light, or medium, or heavy. It's up to you. So comb it casual, shaggy, loose, or whatever, and it'll stay. With the Dry Look, your hair will never look wet. The Dry Look. It's the best news in the history of hair. Yeah, the wet head is dead. Long live the Dry Look. La-da-da-da-da-da.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Sherman, the #1 song in Southern California from the KHJ Boss 30, and Patricia Jackaroni of Highland Park.
Being alone
That night makes me sad. It brings me down alright. Tossing and turning and freezing and burning and crying all through the night.
Julie, 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 do you love me? Julie, 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 do you care? Julie, Julie, are you thinking of me? Julie, Julie, will you still be there?
Okay, Patricia, I want you to really get into this verse.
We had so much fun together.
Patricia?
Yes?
Sing.
I was
I can't
sure
hear it.
that you
Can't hear it?
were mine.
Why can't you hear it?
But leaving you, baby, is driving me crazy. It got me wondering all the time. Oh, Julie, 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 do you love me? Julie,
your heart out, Bones. Jury, jury, are you thinking of me? Jury, jury, will you steal me? One more time. Oh, jury, jury, jury.
Hey, Patricia. Everybody that's been singing along with Julie, Do You Love Me, I've been sending a Bobby Sherman album. You have the latest Bobby Sherman album?
No.
Okay, I'm going to send you the Bobby Sherman album, okay?
Oh, thank you.
Plus 10 more albums.
Oh.
Just because it's too late for me to care, you know what I mean? 6:58 with Robert W. on KHJ.
Making good Italian food is like eating good Italian food. Where do you stop? Once Progresso got started 50 years ago, there was no stopping us.
If it's Italian and if it tastes good, it's Progresso. If it's Italian and if it tastes good, it's Progresso.
Here's good news. Progresso has come to California with 190 authentically Italian foods. Everything from antipasto to zucchini, including some delicious Italian specialties you've never tasted before.
If it's Italian and if it tastes good, it's Progresso.
We make 190 things that are Italian and taste good.
Well, I may be leaving after today, but you know what KHJ is going to keep on doing, don't you?
1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're going to rock around the clock tonight. Put your glad rags on. Join me home. We'll have some fun when the clock strikes 1. We're going to rock around the clock tonight. We're going to rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're going to rock around the clock tonight. When the clock strikes 2, 3, and 4, the band goes down, we'll yell for more. We're going to rock around the clock tonight. We're going to rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're going to rock around the clock tonight. All right, Victor. All right. All right, Big W. All right. When the chimes ring 5, 6, and 7, we'll be right in 7th heaven. We're going to rock around the clock tonight. We're going to rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're going to rock around the clock tonight. When it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 2, I'll be going strong, and so will you. We're going to rock around the clock tonight. We're going to rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're going to rock around the clock tonight. When the clock strikes 12, we'll cool off and start rocking around the clock again. We're going to rock around the clock tonight. We're going to rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're going to rock around the clock tonight. Robert W. Morgan, KHJ Los Angeles.
And in the words of Arthur Ferguson, this is the morning show at 7:01.
Lucretia McEvil, little girl, what's your game? Hard luck and trouble, bound to be your claim to fame. Tail shaking, home breaking, trucking through town. Each and every country mother's son hanging round. Drive a young man insane. Evil, that's your name.
so damn bad.
Lucretia McEvil by Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Eat your heart out, Bones. It's 7:05 at Robert W. Good morning, KHJ. Hello.
Robert W.
No, this is Charlie 2. No, that's next week. Yes, Robert W.
How could you? Just pack your bags and leave. You know how much we'll miss you. You know we're going to grieve. We've been faithful fans and never missed a day. We've been loyal, Robert W., to you, our favorite DJ. And now without a thought in mind, you just get up and leave us. We'll love you and we'll miss you. Good grief, it makes us want to cuss. But when you pack those bags to go, one thing be sure you do. Be certain you take the essentials. Our love, our kisses, and a heartfelt adieu.
When I turned my TV on the other night, I came in at the end of something about Shell of the Future. What was that about?
That's a question for Shell's Answer Man. And here he is with the answer.
Shell of the Future is the name of a new gasoline being made with no lead at all. It's called Shell of the Future because it's formulated for cars of the future, starting with most of the 1971 models. These new cars will have engines that can deliver good performance on gasoline made without lead, and that will help to make our air cleaner. Non-leaded Shell of the Future is another step in Shell's drive for cleaner air. Next question.
If you use one of those gasolines with things in it to help clean up the air, does your gas mileage go down?
No, it does not. For example, the detergent in Super Shell helps to hold down exhaust emissions and to give you good mileage. They go hand in hand.
Thank you. The Answer Man is brought to you by Super Shell. Super Shell. Good mileage gasoline.
7:07 in the morning from KHJ. Thank you very much for that little poem. I appreciate it. All the words. Just remember, man, even though I may believe it, I'm always going to still be believing in God, love, and rock and roll. One more time for me, man. best request I've ever made on KHJ. And son of a gun if it didn't come true. Just wish I was going to be here for Christmas Wish again. It's a 7:10 now with Robert W. Good Morgan.
Hi.
Hello.
I've got my ticket here somewhere. Oh, here it is, Las Vegas.
That's fine, sir. You do look a little out of breath, though.
I am. It took me an hour and a half to get here from Anaheim. You know where Anaheim is? Way out near Santa Ana. That's one heck of a long ride, and I have to do it once or twice a month.
Sir, I hate to tell you this. Hughes Air West flies out of Orange County, Santa Ana Airport, too.
To Las Vegas?
Yes, sir.
The same Hughes Air West jets that leave from here?
Yes, sir. In fact, we leave from 4 metropolitan airports. Hollywood, Burbank, Ontario, Orange County, Santa Ana, and from here, L.A. International.
Orange County?
18 non-stop on-time jets a day to Las Vegas.
You leave from Santa Ana from my airport?
Yes, sir.
Why didn't somebody tell me?
But, sir, I just did.
You just did? And you're on duty. Hughes Air West leaves for Las Vegas twice a day from Ontario, 4 times a day from Orange County, Santa Ana, and Hollywood, Burbank, and 8 times a day from Lax. Which sounds like a brand name.
93 KHJ.
On KHJ, Friends of Distinction, and time waits for no one. 7:14, and the last Robert W. Morgan Show.
When owls start drifting in the key, clouds start combing their wings, crickets start tuning their twigs, it's time for the cold, refreshing taste of Boone's Farm apple wine.
Boone's Farm old-fashioned light apple wine, 100% pure apple wine. Big, red, juicy apple flavor, Boone's Farm apple wine. Cool, refreshing, and right on time.
When cities are coming from frogs, little gully gully with hogs, swing boogaloo with dogs, it's time for the cold, refreshing taste of Boone's Farm apple wine. Every critter's making his move, even porcupine ducks in smooth, falling into his groove with a
out of Baboon's Farm, Modesto, California.
Good morning, KHJ.
Robert W.?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I'm the mother of drummer of El Chicano.
The drummer of El Chicano, yes.
Yes.
Mrs. Medina.
Yes,
Hi.
and I'm very sorry to see you go.
Well, I hate to leave, but that's it.
We all are. El Chicano also. And we wish you...
Mrs. Medina, you wouldn't try to sneak in a plug here, would you?
No. No, sincerely.
It's okay to plug El Chicano because that's one of the best groups I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, thank you. But anyway, we are going to miss you. All of us.
Okay, if you're ever in Chicago, good luck, okay?
Okay, and lots of luck to you.
Thanks very much for calling. Viva Toronto and El Chicano and Viva Chicago. That's 1970 gold. What year is that? Is that this year? Is that this year, Don? Right. Here's a guy's been telling me for 5 years that he used to be a disc jockey, and I finally gave him a chance. He says, right. It's 7... Which we knew you were all
Well,
along.
you caught me with laryngitis, Bob.
Well, you finally got caught. I knew you would eventually.
In space, an astronaut checks his battery-powered light meter as he photographs sights never before seen by man. While in a Miami suburb, a 10-year-old takes perfect movies with his battery-powered movie camera. It's all part of today's electronic revolution. And helping to supply energy for the electronic revolution is a unique long-life alkaline battery, the Ever-Ready Golden Energizer. The Ever-Ready Golden Energizer has an advanced electrochemical system that lasts far longer than ordinary batteries. Days, weeks, sometimes even months longer in heavy-duty use. And when not in use, it holds plenty of power for years. For cameras, radios, flashlights, toys, get the battery that lasts days, weeks, even months longer than ordinary batteries in heavy-duty use. Get the ever-ready Golden Energizer. Long-lasting energy for the electronic revolution.
You'll find ever-ready Golden Energizers at your nearby thrifty drug and discount store. Now, ladies and gentlemen, one of the best engineers I've ever worked with, and a very good buddy of mine, with the
KHJ weather.
As Kenny Orchard would say, chilly today and hot tamale. Another day of hazy sunshine and warm temperatures.
See, before they say Los Angeles can expect first. Don't you read the memos, man?
Southern California can expect another day of hazy sunshine and warm temperatures with a Civic Center high of 95 up to 100 in the valley and 96 in Orange County. Moderate smog. Bob, all the best. I told you you'd be a star.
Thank you very much, man.
Thrifty is a drug and discount store. And much, much more.
You never told me the part about falling, though. I understand that. 7:21 at KHJ. Bobby Bloom, and good luck with your throat, Don.
Meet me when the poet lands. Keys to the MG will be in his hand. But just to the driving and I'm on my way. It's all on the right side of Montego Bay. Sing out, come sing me live. Come sing me Montego Bay. And Gillian'll meet me like a brother would. I think I remember, but it's twice as good. Like how cool the rum is from his silver tray. I thirst to be thirsty in Montego Bay. Sing out, come sing me live. Come sing me Montego Bay. Lay on a lilo till I'm lobster red. I still feel the motion here at home and dead. I tell you it's hard for me to stay away. You ain't been till you've been high, Montego Bay. Sing out, come sing me live. Come sing me Montego Bay. Dance in the street.
That's Montego Bay by Bobby Bloom at 7:22 with Robert W. Morgan on KHJ. And here's a fellow I kid around a lot about, but as a matter of fact, he's one of my favorite fellows in Los Angeles. And I wish him a lot of luck, and I wish I had half his bread.
Over 300 remaining brand new 1970 Fords at the world's largest Ford dealership, Ralph Williams Ford. For an example, how about a brand new 70 Maverick, motor number OK91U323740 at just $1,666. Yes, I said a brand new 1970 Maverick today at just $1,666. Over 300 remaining brand new 70s at unbelievable savings to you. The world's largest Ford dealership, Ralph Williams Ford, on Ventura Boulevard in Encino, open Monday through Sunday from 9 in the morning till 12 midnight.
All cars mentioned subject to prior sale.
Do something nice for your wife this weekend. Tell her that instead of mowing the lawn, you're going to let her watch the ball game with you. She'll be so pleased, she'll probably volunteer to run down to the store and pick up a six-pack of beer for you. In which case, you might as well tell her to make it Olympia, the beer made with pure artesian brewing water. After all, it is sort of a special occasion.
Olympia Brewing Company, Tumwater, Washington. I'll be leaving. I'm going to leave for Chicago Sunday. I'm driving back east, but if I was staying in Los Angeles, I'd be listening to the fellow that I think is one of the greatest jocks I've ever heard in my life. He's going to be doing the morning show on KHJ, Charlie Tune. He's up right now. Good morning, Charlie.
Good morning, Robert.
I want to wish you a lot of luck.
We'll get you everywhere.
What? Did you just sing me another one-liner, Charlie?
No.
Listen, man.
Listen, I think everybody is going to miss you. I am, for one, and I think the credit is due you for the big audience that you have gained in Los Angeles, particularly. You got that 1969 Disc Jockey of the Year award, and I think that was the frosting on the cake for you.
Thank you very much, Charlie, and I think I'm going to vote for you this year, okay, man?
I'll vote for you in your type of music that you're going to.
Well, if you're going to vote for me, then why cancel out the votes? I'll vote for me, too, Charlie. I'll see you tonight, huh?
All right, I'll see you at the farewell party.
I hope I can see you. I'm going to be doing a lot of looking, but whether or not I'm going to see anything is going to depend on how many Rumakis I have in front, if you can dig on it.
We've only just begun to live. White lace and promises. A kiss for luck and we're on our way. We've only begun. And when the evening comes, we smile. So much of life ahead. We'll find a place where there's room to grow. And yes, we've just begun. Just begun.
We've only just begun. I hope so. The Carpenters with Robert W. Morgan. 728 at KHJ.
Hankering for potato chips, reach for Laura's cutters. The noise they make will say that they are crisper than the others.
Say, what do you call a little boy with red hair, blue eyes, a green hat, a brown suit, a yo-yo, and a bag of Laura Scudder's potato chips?
How the heck would I know? What do you call a crazy mixed-up kid?
Fred.
Open your mouth and crunch a few, they will pop back at you.
There's a brand new superhighway that links Civic Center Los Angeles to Casino Center Las Vegas. Now there's not even a single stoplight between you and Casino Center's glittering action. So light up your weekend. Hit the open road to Casino Center in downtown Las Vegas, where exuberance, adventure, and fun relic round the clock. When you reach Las Vegas, just take the Casino Center Boulevard off-ramp, your pathway to high-voltage entertainment.
Last day so I can play my favorite KHJ Gold, right? No matter what the real Don Steele says. From 1960, Steve Lawrence.
Thought I was in love before, and then you moved in next door. Pretty blue eyes, pretty blue eyes. All the guys from the neighborhood keep saying pretty blue eyes, please come out today so I can tell you what I have to say, that I love you, pretty blue eyes. Saw you from my window, my heart skipped a beat. Gonna sit by your doorstep so that I can read. Pretty blue eyes, please come out today so I can tell you what I have to say, that I love you, pretty blue eyes, pretty blue eyes, pretty blue. Charlie Morgan, KHJ Los Angeles.
They start to make changes and they never get it quite right. Well, I guess we can work it out. 7:31, good tuna.
What's your name? I'm so far from my home and I'm tired. I don't want to be alone and I need someone to talk to me, 'cause the one that used to talk to me, well, he don't want me. See this rain, tell me what's it mean to you? Yeah, it's pretty, but to me it's just meant true. I'm so sorry for being such a bore, 'cause this rain and everything means nothing anymore. This bus is awful cold, we've gone so many miles. God, please help me go to sleep and forget him for a while. I know it's not his fault, I've known it all along. I was the one that trusted him, that's where I went wrong. This old road, I don't know where it leads, I don't care, 'cause it's not hard for me to see that when it ends, there'll be nothing there for me, 'cause the only thing I care about, I've gotta live without. We've gone so many miles. God, please help me go to sleep and forget him for a while. I know it's not his fault, I've known it all along. I was the one that trusted him, that's where I went
Susan Jacks and the Poppy Family on KHJ 733 now with Robert W. Morgan. And I have on the phone now a very good friend of mine who stole a job from me in 1963 in Fresno, California, who, as a matter of fact, is one of the finest television news broadcasters in the business and is going to be the best one of these days, if not already. From Channel 7 and the Eyewitness News, ladies and gentlemen, Jim Lawrence. How was that for an intro, Jim?
I think that was very heartwarming and moving, Robert.
Considering
don't forget, I got my training with you in Fresno, and of course used to hang around Monterey a lot, so listen to the best all the time. And you know, when I was working there at KHJ for 2 years with Jay Paul and Marv and Lyle and Art and all those guys, we always used to say that here's Robert W. Morgan in Los Angeles, the #1 radio market in America, and we knew that one day, if you kept at it, you would make the #3 radio market in America.
Would somebody get me Jerry Dunphy on the phone, please?
This is Ed Prentice to make one telling point about Ford's new small car, Pinto. Pinto is a little car, a full 7 inches lower than Volkswagen, although both cars have nearly identical wheelbases. But Pinto seats 4 adults comfortably with a half a foot more front shoulder room, more front leg room, and more front hip room than Volkswagen. Now that, as well as Pinto's competitive price, is something to think about when you think about buying a subcompact car. Ford's new small car, Pinto, at your nearby Ford dealers now.
Hitbound on KHJ.
I'll light the fire You place the flowers in the vase that you bought today.
What is a vase? I wonder.
Staring at the fire for hours and hours while I listen to you play your love songs all night long for me, only for me. Come to me now, to me, rest your head for just 5 minutes. Everything is done. And now, la 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 It's a very, very, very fine house. I know with 2 cats in the yard. Life used to be so hard. Now everything is easy 'cause of you. And now I'll light the fire while you place the flowers in the vase that you bought today.
It's Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, and Our House, hitbound on KHJ. 7:37 now.
You
with
drive
Robert.
to the cleaners.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The hardware store.
I'm sorry.
The bank.
I'm sorry.
Stop.
I'm sorry.
Go.
Sorry.
Stop.
Sorry.
You hate stop-and-go driving? Your car hates it worse. So buy yourself some peace of mind. Quaker State Motor Oil. Refined from Pennsylvania-grade crude oil. 100% pure. Protect your engine from the harmful effects of stop-and-go driving with Quaker State. Peace of mind by the quart.
Quaker State your car to keep it running young. When Roto-Rooter comes, that's when Roto-Rooter comes, that's when your troubles go. When Roto-Rooter's here, that's when your trouble gets a bit. Call Roto-Rooter. That's the name.
And away goes troubles down the drain.
Roto-Rooter.
For any drainage problem in your home, call Roto-Rooter, the nation's oldest professional drain cleaning service. Roto-Rooter. Remember the name. Depend on the service.
93 KHJ.
Somebody's been sleeping in my time slot.
Don't tell me it's the
before 8. This is J. Paul Huddleston, KHJ 2020 News. Firemen say that for a change, the Devil Santa Ana winds are actually helping them battle that huge blaze burning in the Lytle Creek area of the San Bernardino Mountains.
Also, we would strongly urge a constant turnover within the membership of this force to avoid the development of a Gestapo-type elitism or a tunnel vision, allowing that all students are bad because that's all these men will deal with. But most important, along with the establishment and refinement of this force, must be a program of ongoing dialogue with students about the state of the state and the state of the nation. It is apparent to us that the ultimate parent of campus peace will be reason and communication, not the best possible form of repression.
You have just heard an editorial expressing the opinion of the management of KHJ Radio. This editorial will be repeated at 5:40 this afternoon. Copies of the editorial may be obtained on written request. Individuals or representatives from responsible groups who may wish to express an opposing view are requested to contact us. KHJ News Time, 7:46.
Hey, fella, you know it's time to paint your house, but will you ever do it? Of course, because it's easy with Montgomery Ward one-coat acrylic house paint, now just $5.88 a gallon. You save $3 on every can. Save yourself a lot of time, too. Ward's long-lasting paint covers in just one coat without priming. Choose non-chalking white and 27 decorator colors. Every gallon, $3 off till Sunday. So come on, break down and paint that house today. Now, save yourself air conditioning bills in the summer and fuel bills in the winter. Order blown-in rock wool insulation today from Montgomery Ward. Call Ward's right now to have experts install rock wool 4 inches deep for only $88. That's right, pay just $88 to insulate up to 1,000 square feet. This low price ends Sunday, though, so act now for Ward's year-round insulation savings. Shop every night till 9, Sunday 11 to 5.
Rebellious prisoners at the Queen's House of Detention in New York City still hold 5 guards hostage and threaten to kill them unless their demands are met. One of the demands was for the prison to allow them to talk to reporters. It was granted. And one of the convicts, a Black Panther Party member, being tried on bombing conspiracy charges, and one of the leaders of the insurrection had this to say about the fate of the hostages.
We have treated them very gentle and very humane. But if anybody tries to break in there, or if we are stopped from going back into the general population, any tear gas or any kind of acts of violence will be perpetrated against us. We will resort to human nature of self-preservation, which is self-defense, and use any means necessarily to survive.
And now the prisoners are demanding a meeting with New York Mayor John Lindsay, but it is unknown if Lindsay will meet with them. President Nixon is in Madrid preparing to enter discussions with Generalissimo Franco of Spain. Mr. Nixon received a warm welcome from Franco, and he hailed U.S. ties with Spain as a pillar for peace. The next stop on Mr. Nixon's tour is Ireland, where opposition is mounting to his visit. Anti-Nixon slogans have been painted on walls in Dublin, and posters have been appearing calling for protest demonstrations. Egyptian President Nasser died Monday of a heart attack, and yesterday during his funeral, the 2 Egyptian leaders in line to succeed him also suffered heart attacks, but both are said to be fully recovered. Now, with KHJ Sports, here is Mal Albert.
Well, the baseball season is over, except for the playoffs and the World Series, and it ended on an up note for the Angels, the Dodgers, and the Cubs last night. The Angels wound up with the American League batting champion, and the Dodgers and Cubs grabbed second place in their divisions of the National League. Outfielder Alex Johnson of the Halos bounced out in his first trip to the plate last night as the Angels beat the White Sox 5-4 in 13 innings. But he singled in the 3rd and the 5th innings to wind up the season with an average of .328. Carl Yastrzemski of Boston had finished Wednesday night with an average of .328.6, so Johnson wins the American League batting crown by 0.3 of a percentage point over Yaz. The Dodgers beat San Diego 7-4, while the Giants lost to Houston 5-4, and second place belongs to Los Angeles. The Cubs got a great 2-hit performance from Ferguson Jenkins as they beat the Mets 2-1 in New York to clinch second place in the East. And the players on both the Dodgers and Cubs will get about $1,000 a man more than the Mets and the Giants. USC is a solid 24-point choice to beat Oregon State tomorrow night at the Coliseum, but injuries could be a factor. The Beavers' starting quarterback, Steve Endicott, is out with a broken wrist. I asked USC coach John McKay for the injury report on the Trojans.
Well, we have your normal bumps and bruises. Football, now, as we all know, and hate to admit at times, is a battle of like a war. You always have some casualties. Tody Smith is our biggest casualty at this time. I doubt seriously he'll play again this week, and there's nothing we can do about that. Otherwise, I think everybody's ready to play, unless something happens between now and kickoff time.
John McKay of USC. The Beavers don't believe anyone can beat them by 24 points, although they have great respect for USC. I asked John Eggers of the Beavers what Coach DeAndros thinks of the Trojans.
Oh, he thinks they're tremendous. As he said every year, Johnny has a lot of good football players, but he also knows how to win with them. And he just thinks in fact, he says he thinks they're number one in the country, including Texas.
And that's the sports story. This is Mount Albert, Sport 2020 News.
The mayor of the city of Torrance, the Honorable Ken Miller.
The City of Torrance and the Torrance Area Chamber of Commerce invites you to attend the big professional aerobatic air show, which will be held at Torrance Municipal Airport from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday, October the 3rd and 4th. You may drive in or fly in. Donation 50 cents per person. The airport is located on Pacific Coast Highway between Hawthorne and Crenshaw Boulevards in Torrance. Remember the times and dates for the star-studded air show, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday, October the 3rd and 4th. Come and visit our city.
A public service announcement presented by Foster & Kleiser Outdoor Advertising.
Los Angeles weather just ahead of much more music and Robert W. Morgan. Look for low clouds this morning, then hazy sunshine and continued hot this afternoon. We'll have a high of 95, moderate smog in the basin. In the valley, it's now 62 degrees. In Orange County, 67. Downtown Los Angeles, 68. And here in Hollywood, it's 62 degrees. This is J. Paul Huddleston, 2020 News. 93 KHJ.
On board, we gonna ride till there ain't no more to go, taking it slow. Lord, don't you know, they have me a time with a poor man's lady, hitching on a twilight train. Ain't nothing here that I care to take along, baby, a song. When I want, don't need to say please to no man for a happy home. Oh, love, the child, you got the way to make me happy. You and me, we go in style. Crackling rolls your snowboard woman, but you make me sing like a guitar humming.
What if I'm able to say that in Chicago? Maybe once, I guess. That's Neil Diamond, Crackling Rosie, 7:55 at KHJ with Robert W. Morgan. And on the telephone now, one of my favorite guys who every time I go down to see to at the goose ladies and watch them in the pond. I don't watch the horses that run around. I watch the ducks in the middle. There's a guy that's always going, Emperor Hudson?
Yes.
Hello, man.
How you doing, Robert W.?
Okay, I'm going to miss you, babe.
Yeah, they tell me you're going to Chicago.
Going to Chicago. Don't ask me why, because I'm not sure myself.
Yeah, I don't know what's the matter with my line here, but I suppose yours is working all right, so go ahead.
No, it's probably ours, so we have a history of that here.
I'll tell you, Chicago's a nice town. I got picked up for necking there by the lake one time.
You have to let... You're worse than Charlie Tuna, man.
Huh?
You're worse than Charlie Tuna with your one-liners.
No, hey, listen, I've been made into sandwiches 4 times. I've been accepted 4 times.
Would you do me one favor, Bob?
Certainly.
Just before I leave, let me hear you say, "Go on, everybody," one time, okay?
Okay, hold on a second. I'm going to take you off the air. You're boring.
Okay.
I'll still stay on your air.
Good, man. That's been my history. You dirty old man.
What do you want me to do now? I'm listening now.
Your famous Jackie Gleason sign-off.
Oh, yeah. Come on, everybody!
Sears leads the way to lower refrigerator prices. Save over $51 until 9:30 Monday night on Sears regular $299.95 all frostless refrigerator freezer with ice maker. Sears' amazingly low sale price for this big 14 cubic foot refrigerator freezer is just $248, and that includes Sears' super convenient automatic ice maker. And listen to this. You not only save over $51 when you buy this great cold spot during this sale for only $248, you may use Sears' Easy Payment Plan, and you make no payments until February 1971. So buy your new cold spot refrigerator freezer now and start enjoying great features like no defrosting ever in either the 104-pound freezer or the roomy refrigerator. You'll save over $51. The full price is just $248, and you make no monthly payments until February 1971. Sale ends 9:30 Monday night. Don't miss it. All Sears stores are open daily till 9:30, Sundays noon till 5.
7:57 in the morning from KHJ. And this is the kind of music I grew up on, man, from 1959, but a Ray Charles.
When you see me in misery, come on, baby, feel Robert W. Morgan, KHJ Los Angeles.
8 o'clock in the nitty-gritty city. And I would almost say good morning to all you beautiful people of law. And that you are. I'll dedicate this record to Chicago. Love rock and roll and Mayor Daley. Chicago from KHJ with Robert W. Morgan. It's 8:03.
There's a brand new superhighway that links Civic Center Los Angeles to Casino Center Las Vegas. Now there's not even a single stoplight between you and Casino Center's glittering action. So light up your weekend. Hit the open road to Casino Center in downtown Las Vegas, where exuberance, adventure, and fun relic round the clock. When you reach Las Vegas, just take the Casino Center Boulevard off-ramp, your pathway to high-voltage entertainment.
Dodge Demon. It's here now at your Dodge dealers, the little big car for 1971 Dodge Demon. It gives you the best of both worlds. Fits the smallest parking spaces, the smallest budgets, and yet there's big room inside. Big trunk space, too. It's a fiend for economy, and you'll be tempted by the low, low price. Come in today for a demonstration ride.
That's your Los Angeles and Orange County Dodge dealers. 8:04 in the Morgan. From KHJ, Charlie Wright and the Waltz Band. Hit bound. Don't just sit there. Press yourself. Press yourself. Right on.
You don't never see help from nobody else. All you got to do now is spread yourself. Whatever you do, do it good. Whatever you do, Lord, Lord. look like you're doing, express yourself. Express yourself. You're doing it on the moon, y'all. In the jungle, too. Everybody on the floor now. Jumping like a kangaroo. So let the horns do the thing they do, y'all. Some people have everything, and other people don't. But everything don't mean a thing. If it ain't the thing you want, express yourself. Express yourself. Oh, do it. Oh, do it. Do it, do it. Go on and do it. Y'all do it. Get it. Express yourself. Express yourself.
Express yourself. Express yourself. Express yourself. Express yourself. Charles Wright, now watch 103rd Street Rhythm Band. I'm going to miss records like that. That's 808 from KHJ with Robert W. Morgan. In the 5.5 years I have been doing the morning show on KHJ, with the exception of a couple of months when I was on a sabbatical. What do you mean it's the first time you heard it called that? I've never had a real in-person celebrity guest. But this morning is the exception. I'll have one in about 10 minutes. Hang on.
When it comes to clothes, nobody knows better than me what looks best on me. I know what I like, and that's that. And I never would get caught in a hat, because I got something going for me. A head of hair I don't want to hide. Sometimes, though, when a breeze starts to blow, I wish I had something to keep my hair where it belongs, but water ruins it, oil darkens it, and creams mat it down. Man, it's a bad scene, whatever I get. Until I heard about a thing from Gillette, brand new. It's called the Dry Look. It comes in an aerosol can. Now catch this. When your hair is clean and groovy, combed just the way you like, you put on the Dry Look and it keeps it the way you combed it. Easy like, natural like, and like there's nothing on it, because the Dry Look is dry control. You see, it's not a cream, it's not a liquid. Man, the Dry Look is something else. So try a can of the Dry Look from Gillette. Yeah, the wet head is dead. Long live the Dry Look. Long live the Dry Look.
I can't tell you yet who the special in-person celebrity guest is going to be in about 10 minutes, but I will give you one clue. It's not Lumen and Barkley.
bit of room to move. When life becomes too fast, I find relief at last. Out in the country, before the green land is gone, before the sun is just a bright spot in the night sky. Out where the rivers like to run, I stand alone and take back something worth remembering.
Out in the country. My voice is going. It had to go eventually. That's what's the name of the group? Three Dog Vicky Carr on KHJ 812 with Robert W. Morning. Just mentioning Loman and Barclay moments ago, and I've always kind of wanted to do a two-man morning show. The real Don Steele and I have kind of toyed with the idea, but we knew it would probably only last about 20 minutes. And but I want to get my vicarious kicks right now with a fellow whose voice you may recognize. When important occasions come up, birthdays, weddings,
anniversaries, let your family and friends know how much
you care. Remember them with American Greetings card from
your nearby thrifty drug and discount store.
Whatever you want to say, there's an American Greeting card that expresses
your sentiments exactly.
Your.
So remember someone tonight.
No. Your, not your. Your sentiments exactly.
Your sentiments exactly.
Your.
Yeah, your.
Yeah.
All right, your sentiments exactly. Is that better?
That's much better.
So to remember someone too nice
to forget, choose from a large selection of American
greeting cards today at your nearby thrifty drug and
discount store. Want to be in pictures? Color snapshots, that is? Sure you do.
It's fun. Oh, yeah, that was my line. It's fun, and it's fun to take lots of color pictures. In fact,
the glare from your head was kind of... It's even better now with thrifty drug and discount stores.
Great bonus photo idea, along with every regular print of 126,
127, 120, or 620 square negative. You can get a bonus wallet print.
Vacation time may be coming to a close, but any time of the year
is the right time to take color pictures. And remember, thrifty for
all your color picture needs.
KHJ weather.
Some early morning low clouds, otherwise
hazy sunshine and continued warm. The Civic Center high is
expected to be 95 up to 100 in the valley. Orange County
can expect a 96-degree reading.
APCD says moderate smog. Orange County reports that Disneyland is closed.
J. Paul Huddleston finally laughed after 5.5 years. Far out, man. Put it right there. Right on. I knew you'd laugh eventually.
Yeah, my last.
And I just got a haircut so I could go.
Don't ad lib, J. Paul. Now 66 in Hollywood.
Thrifty is a drug and discount store. And much, much more.
Fun. Daddy took the format away. Beach Boy Gold of 1964 on KHJ.
Well, she got her daddy's car and she cruised to the hamburger stand now. See, she forgot all about the library like she told her old man now. And with the radio blast and go cruising just as fast as she can now. And she'll have fun till her daddy takes the fever away. Fun till her daddy takes the fever away. And her cushion watch must drive like an angel. You walk like an angel. She makes the Indy 500 look like a Roman chariot race. Like an angel, you look like an angel. A lot of guys try to catch her, but she leaves them on a wild goose chase. Drive like an angel, you drive like an angel. You'll have fun till her daddy takes the fever away.
KHJ, moments away from my, actually, I guess probably one of the first in-person live guests on the enormous 93. Just a couple minutes. Stand by. 8:16 with Robert W. Morgan. If other airlines have you up in the air about when they'll get off the ground, then you want Western Airlines. Latest official. Finally, Denise, after all this time, you finally didn't slam the door when you brought me coffee. That's very commendable. Did you go back and take some phone calls, please? Latest official government figures show that Western Airlines is slammed at that time. Once is enough. Where was I? The Western Airlines is first in on-time performance, first among all major U.S. trunk airlines. That means Western gets you where you're going, when you're supposed to get there, better than anyone else. First in on-time performance and first in comfort, because Western is also first in space, leg space. Only Western gives you every coach passenger exactly, I made up a word there, exactly the same leg space as in first class, and at coach fare. So you can stretch out, relax on every Western flight. From Hawaii to Minneapolis, St. Paul, from Alaska to Mexico, and that goes for Pomona, too, and most major points in between. Just call your travel agent, he knows. Then take off on Western and get in the air on time. Charlie Tuna on the air every Morgan starting next week on KHJ.
Sometimes it's hard to be a woman, giving all your love to just one man. Oh yeah, you'll have bad times, he'll have good times, doing things that you don't understand. But if you love him, you forgive him. Oh, even though he's hard to understand. If you love him, be proud of him. 'Cause after all, he's just a man.
Candy Staten and Stand By Your Man for the KHJ Boss 30, and I'll dedicate that record to my special in-person guest who'll be here moments from now, if we can find the station. It's 8:20 with Robert W. Morgan.
You're good for more beneficial. You're good for more beneficial. Where the money is, we want to lend you the full amount you have in mind. The full amount that you have in mind.
Why settle for less cash than you really want? Come to where you're good for more. Beneficial Finance.
No matter where you may be borrowing or had a loan before, call Beneficial, say Beneficial, come to where you're good for more.
Do, do. In the Los Angeles area, 100 offices of the beneficial finance system are within the sound of my voice, and not one of them will give me a dime. The credit is that bad, baby. See the white pages of your phone book for the beneficial finance office nearest you. Loans up to $5,000.
93 KHJ.
Indiana wants me, Lord, I can't go back there. Indiana wants me, Lord, I can't go back there. I wish I had you to talk to. If a man ever needed dying, he did. No one has the right to say what he said about you. And it's so cold and lonely here without you. Out there the laws are coming, I'm getting so tired of running. Indiana wants me, Lord, I can't go back there. Indiana wants me, Lord, I can't go back there. I wish I had you to talk to. It hurts to see the man that I've become, and to know I'll never see the morning sun shine on the land. I'll never see your smiling face or touch your hand. If just once more I could see you, our home, and our little baby. Indiana wants me, Lord, I can't go back there. Indiana wants me, Lord, I can't go back there. I wish I had you to talk to. I hope this letter finds its way to you. Forgive me, love, for the shame I put you through and all the tears. Hang on, love, to the memories of those happy years. Red lights are flashing around me. Get up and those lights they found me. Indiana wants me, Lord, I can't go back there. Indiana wants me, Lord, I can't go back there. I wish I had you to talk to. Indiana wants me, Lord, I can't go back there. Indiana wants me, Lord, I can't go back there. Indiana wants me.
More music. KHJ is going to play just a little more. Rock and roll with Rafa W. Morgan. 8:24 with blood, sweat, and tears.
Lucretia McKeever, little girl, what's your game? Hard luck and trouble, bound to be your claim to fame. Tail shaking, home breaking, dropping through town. Each and every country mother's son hanging round. Drive a young man insane. Evil, that's your name. Talk about it. Lucretia McKeever, let's think you're doing fine. Backseat Delilah, got your 6-inch of a white woman. I hear your mother was the top of the sticks. Nothing that your daddy wouldn't do for kids. Never done a thing worthwhile. Evil woman child. Devil got you loose under lock and key. Ain't about to set you free. Signed, sealed, and witnessed on the day you were born. No use trying to fake him out. No use trying to make him out. Soon he'll be taken out. What so damn bad. KHJ Hall of Fame. Hey girl, gather around because of what I'm putting down. Ooh, baby, I'm your hand in there. I'm not the kind to use a visual rule. I'm handy with the love and I'm no fool. I fix broken hearts, I know I really can. If your broken heart need repair, I'm the man to see. I whisper sweet things to tell all your friends. They'll come running to me. There's the main thing I want to say. I'm busy 24 hours a day. I fix broken hearts, I know I really can. If your broken heart need repair, I'm the man to see. I whisper sweet things, you tell all your friends, they'll come running to me. Here's the main thing I want to say. I'm busy 24 hours a day. I fix broken hearts, I know I really can. Robert W. Jonah, KHJ Los Angeles.
Maybe the last time that you'll hear those words sung, but you keep on singing, okay? Because believe me, I plan to.
Just got home from Illinois, locked the front door, oh boy. Got to sit down, take a rest on the porch. Imagination sets in, pretty soon I'm singing. Looking out my back door. Giants doing cartwheels, statue wearing high heels. Look at all the happy creatures dancing on the lawn. Dinosaur controller, listening to Buck Owens. Looking out my back door. Tambourines and elephants are playing in the band. Won't you take a ride on the flying spoon? Wondrous apparition provided by magicians. Looking out my back door.
In fact, a lot of times wished I was Humble Harv. Except when I see him in person. Humble Harv's got a lot of hang-ups, including his mailbox. He paints his mailbox. He paints all the mailboxes in Laurel Canyon. Don't get free for him now, Morgan. It's too late in the game. It's 8:32 with Robert W. on KH, whatever.
Bring it in! Come on, bring it in! Lower! Hold!
No, we won't move anything up until this section is braced. You got it?
Off rivet! Look out below!
Every day, a man has to face certain pressures. Every day, he has to put himself on the line. Yet isn't that all part of doing a good day's work? We think so. That's why the makers of famous Manpower deodorant have created Manpower Super Dry. Because a man has more important things to do than worry about perspiration, odor, and wetness. Manpower Super Dry is an antiperspirant and deodorant specially formulated to help keep a man comfortably dry and odor-free, so he can concentrate on doing whatever he has to do. Get Manpower Super Dry. We know you work hard. You don't have to show it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after this record by Eric Clapton, one of the great superstars in radio, my special in-person guest, right here on KHJ.
After midnight, we don't let it all hang down. After midnight, we don't chug a leg and shout. We're gonna stimulate some action. We're gonna get some satisfaction. We're gonna find out what it is all about. After midnight, we gonna lay it all hang down. After midnight, we're gonna shake your tambourine. After midnight, those gonna be peaches and cream. Don't talk and suspicion. We're gonna give an exhibition. We're gonna find out what it is all about. After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang
After midnight, we're going to let it all hang down. And it's going to start hanging down even before midnight because my going-away party starts at 8 o'clock, and Wilshire Boulevard may never be the same. Right. The Coconut Grove is moving to Warsaw by 10, 8:35 with Robert W. Good Morgan.
Hey, Lefty, that two-bagger of yours wrapped up the whole game.
Listen, what about Red's home run?
Come on, it was nothing. What are you talking about, huh? You did a great job at the mound. What about Willie over there? Hey, let's break out the reindeer ale.
Good idea.
Fellas, hi, gang. My father, the owner of the team, has asked me to come down and express the appreciation that we in the front office all have for the way you pulled together today, and to bring you this 5-pound box of chocolate.
Good to see you again, Randy.
Say, what are you all drinking there?
Reindeer ale.
Oh.
We always drink that after the game, right?
That's right. It looks kind of dark. Is that some sort of special beer?
It's a mellower, it's a heartier drink.
I don't know. It's a little hot for you. Body to it.
Well, perhaps you'd let me have a sip or two.
Of course. You want a straw, Randy?
No, thanks. I'll take it right out of the can here. That's delicious. My goodness, Rainier Ale, huh? Well, I really have to admire your team spirit.
Right, Randy. Get your hand off my leg, man, Randy. Rainier Brewing Company, Seattle, Washington. Ladies and gentlemen, a notice from Whitefront. 3 million advertising circulars were delivered late. Hundreds of advertised specials must be sacrificed by this Sunday night, regardless of cost. Hurry, Whitefront. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said, in 5.5 years, I've never had a celebrity in-person guest here on KHJ. And now, I think on my last day, before I leave for Chicago, it'll be the time to do it. And I'd like to introduce one of perhaps the biggest names in the broadcasting business to ever stand behind a microphone.
Biggest names. Very, very, very large.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dick Whittinghill.
Very, very big pleasure to be here with you. And, of course, what is your name anyway again?
Charlie.
Oh, it's so great to be here with my man. We've been knowing each other for many, many years, man. I had to come over here and say goodbye to you, Dick.
Dick, I haven't been able to listen to you for 5 years because of the fact that I have been on the air opposite you.
I know. Well, that's a problem, you know, because the wires do get crossed once in a while.
And I'm very, very sorry that I have...
I did want to invite you out to see my berry farm before you actually left for the Windy City, man. You understand?
Sorry I bombed you out in the ratings so bad over the last 5 years. I wasn't really deliberate.
Oh, he's getting very, very good, isn't he?
The man.
He seems to be very good in the morning. Late at night, he ain't too good, baby. He gets a little woozy at night, you understand?
Got to give a lot of credit to that bombing, to the big man.
I still dig your whiskers, Robert, you understand?
Can I give a plug? Can I give a plug for the big...
You're breathing on my nose, man.
For the big man on the hill. Thank you very much, babe. Appreciate it. Listen, Dick, I guess now that I'll be leaving for Chicago, don't think the pressure's off because Charlie Tuna's a pretty good knock, you know.
Oh, he's going to be on here in the morning, right?
Yeah, so you must...
I hope he holds down the fort because I tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring a live elephant on the program tomorrow morning, and he's going to squirt everybody right here at KHJ, you understand? And when the man arrives, I'm going to break down the door and bring in the elephant, baby. Can you dig that? Little bitty elephant with a big, long trunk, man.
I want to tell you one thing. Mr. Whittinghill. Don't
what
buy.
Are you talking about?
Don't buy a house.
Yeah, it brings me down, all right, tossing and turning and freezing and burning and crying.
Oh, here comes the chorus, man. This is the part I really sing. Julie, 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 do you love me? Get it out here, Robert. Julie, 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 do you care?
So much fun together. I was sure that you were mine, but leaving you, baby, is driving me crazy. It's got me wondering all the time.
Julie, 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 I love you, Julie. Julie, when we walk through the shadows of life, you must remember, life is with us. The little birdies in the trees shall shine and go tweet, tweet, tweet. And the green elephant will come walking across the grass and squirt the grass. And the trees shall prevail, and all life shall come about us.
Honey, you cried the day I left you, even though we knew I couldn't stay. But baby, remember, I'll be back September. But till then, I'll write you everybody
together. Oh, Julie, 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 do you love me? Ah, Julie, 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 do you care? Thinking of me. Oh, you boogaloo, baby. I hate this song, man, really. Honest to God. Julie, 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 do you love me?
KHJ Paul Huddleston, KHJ 2020 News. That Russian timber fire now blazing out of control between Cucamonga and Fontana has consumed over 35,000 acres of watershed. But fresh reports from the fire lines say things are better this morning. Eyes, he says, things look good this morning. Los Angeles on a hazard alert. Details and Mal Albert Sports upcoming on KHJ.
This is Ed Prentice to tell you about some of the economy pluses Ford's new small car Pinto has over other subcompacts. For one thing, Pinto is priced competitively and is economical to maintain. For example, Pinto goes 6,000 miles between oil changes, 36,000 miles between chassis lubrications. Pinto's brakes are self-adjusting. Its steering gear is lubricated for life. And how about fuel economy? Pinto's basic engine averages over 25 miles to the gallon in simulated city suburban driving, and yet it has about 30% more horsepower than Volkswagen. And here's an additional plus. Although Pinto's silhouette is lower than Toyota or Datsun and over 7 inches lower than Volkswagen, Pinto has a wider track than any one of those three imports, and that means greater stability, especially against high freeway crosswinds. So see Pinto soon at your nearby Ford dealers. I'll guarantee you'll be impressed with Pinto.
With the weather forecast calling for more Santa Ana winds along with lower humidities, firemen are fearful the situation might cause a repeat of last Friday when all the disastrous brush fires first erupted. So they have issued what they call a hazard alert. A county fire spokesman explaining for 2020 News.
And the hazard alert is nothing more than we put our people into strategic spots throughout the county. They set up posts in the canyons, entrance to the canyons, where we feel the greatest number of travelers are. They stop the travelers, warn them of the fire danger, give them literature.
And fire officials are urging all to be extremely careful in brush and tender dry timber areas. The Tate LaBianca murder trial is due to get underway this morning at 9:30. It's uncertain whether or not Charles Manson and his 3 female co-defendants will be there to watch the proceedings. Manson was evicted from the courtroom twice yesterday, once when he burst into song and again when he loudly proclaimed he was not being properly represented. And both times he taunted trial judge Charles Older. The girls were thrown out because they followed Manson's lead and chanted in sing-song fashion that Judge Older was, in their words, an old woman. Testimony is also due to resume today in the Ruben Salazar inquest after a one-day recess. Salazar was killed during the August disturbances in East Los Angeles. A group of radio and television station owners, managers, and news directors met last night with Eduardo Aguirre, who headed up a group of Mexican-American residents of East Los Angeles. This at a meeting of the Southern California Broadcasters Association. Questioned by KHJ's Bob Lee, Aguirre was asked just what the major problem is in the Mexican-American community.
There's so many things that have to be corrected, and it's hard to put your finger on which specific ones. But, for instance, I believe that on 2 levels, and on the legal level and on the political level, I think that we need some real innovation in terms of representation and in terms of economical development and what have you.
And he went on to say that the Mexican-American has for too long not complained about his plight. KHJ News Time, 8:46.
The mayor of the city of Torrance, the Honorable Ken Miller.
The City of Torrance and the Torrance Area Chamber of Commerce invites you to attend the big professional aerobatic air show, which will be held at Torrance Municipal Airport from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday, October the 3rd and 4th. You may drive in or fly in. Donation 50 cents per person. The airport is located on Pacific Coast Highway between Hawthorne and Crenshaw Boulevards in Torrance. Remember the times and dates for the Star-Studded Air Show, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday, October the 3rd and 4th. Come and visit our city.
A public service announcement presented by Foster & Kleiser Outdoor Advertising.
Negotiations between prison officials and a group of rebellious prisoners at New York's Queen House of Detention are soon to resume. Mayor John Lindsay says he may not attend that meeting as demanded by the inmates, who are now holding 5 guards hostage. And according to one of the prisoners allowed to talk with reporters earlier, the guards will be killed unless their demands are met.
I will refer back to the incident in the tomb. What did you do there? We made the same demands that we are making now. Very similar demands. What did you do? You turned it around, the press abused it, and you misused it, and everything else. Nothing came about. Promises, 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 promises. Now I ask you again, what has to happen? Must we kill?
Among the demands, better sanitary conditions, speedier trials, and lower bail. Police in Wichita, Kansas report 4 bombings this morning. The blast, all reported within a 90-minute period, caused extensive damage at 2 construction sites, but there were apparently no injuries. Police say they have no idea whether the bombings are related or what the motive may have been. President Nixon got the kind of welcome Spaniards normally reserve for heroes of the bull ring today. This when he arrived in Madrid. He was met by Generalissimo Francisco Franco. Mr. Nixon called U.S. ties with Spain an indispensable pillar for peace in the Mediterranean. Later, Mr. Nixon joined Franco for a 16-mile motorcade through the city. Now with KHJ Sports, here is Mal Albert.
The baseball season wound up last night, and now we can start concentrating on the playoffs and the World Series and the managerial changes. The Detroit Tigers have called a news conference for today, where it's expected they'll announce the firing of manager Mayo Smith and the hiring of Betty the Kid Martin to replace him. Alex Johnson grounded out his first trip to the plate, singled solidly the second time up, and beat out an infield hit his last trip to win the American League batting title by 0.3 of a percentage point over Carl Yastrzemski of Boston. Alex's final average, 328.9. Yaz hit 328.6. And the Angels beat Chicago 5-4 in 13 innings last night. The Dodgers beat San Diego 7-4 to take second place in the National League West. They didn't have to win that one, however, as Houston killed the Giants' second-place hopes with a 5-4 win in Houston. The Cubs did it themselves, beating the Mets 4-1 to get the second-place money in the National League East. 21 points. That's what Texas is favored by over UCLA in tomorrow's game at Austin, Texas. I asked Coach Tommy Prothro if he thinks his Bruins can beat those odds.
We've looked at them, and I don't really know what our players do think. I know they're going to take a shot at them, and I've never entered into a game I didn't think we had a chance to win, and I believe our players feel the same way now. Texas, by all the odds, are supposed to beat us, and they may beat us badly, but they're going to have to do it Saturday. They're not going to do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
USC quarterback Jimmy Jones has his left thumb swathed in bandages. He dislocated it last week against Iowa. Coach John McKay, since Jimmy's a right-hander, it won't affect his passing. Will it affect his all-around play?
Well, it will affect his playing more than people would realize in handing the ball off, taking the snaps from center and such as that. I think he's going to be fine. Now, it's tough to say what's going to happen Saturday. I assume that Jimmy will start, and I assume Jimmy will play a real fine game. We are prepared to go with Mike Ray if we have to, as I think any coach has to be prepared. But I think Jimmy will play and play well.
And that's the sports story. This is Mount Albert Sport 2020 News.
Continental Airlines flies non-stop from Los Angeles to Chicago 6 times every day. And 2 of these flights are very special. Because at 8:45 a.m. and 12:45 a.m., we have not just a flight to Chicago, but an air cruise aboard the advanced Continental 747. It's an air cruise because for the first time, an ocean liner's luxury has taken flight. You'll find superb passenger service and comfort, rooms with magical names like Diamond Head Lounge and Bougainville Room. And Continental has given up a large number of seats to leave space for such nice things as the Ponape Lounge, the only lounge for coach and economy passengers on any 747. So come cruise with us to Chicago on Continental Airlines Advanced 747, the proud bird of the Pacific. Or take one of our 4 other daily non-stop flights to Chicago.
Los Angeles weather just ahead of much more music and Robert W. Morgan. Look for low clouds this morning, then hazy sunshine and continued hot this afternoon. We'll have a high of 95, moderate smog in the basin. In the valley, it's now 65 degrees. In Orange County, 73. Downtown Los Angeles, 72. And here in Hollywood, it's 72 degrees. This is J. Paul Huddleston, 2020 News. 93 KHJ.
Won't come out if they know that you're a guy, 'cause they couldn't match the glow of your eyes. And oh, who am I? Just an ordinary guy, trying hard to win me first prize. Oh, me so last night. Said she saw our children playing in the sunshine. And there was you and I in a house, baby, no lie. And all these things were yours and they were mine. Whoa, my Candida, we could make it together. The further from here, girl, the better. Where the air is fresh and clean. Candida, just take my hand and I'll lead you. I promise life will be sweeter. And it said so in my dreams. And oh, who am I? Just an ordinary guy. You know I'm trying hard to win me first prize. Oh, my Candida, we could make it together. The further from here, girl, the better. Where the air is fresh and clean. Whoa, my Candida, just take my hand and I'll lead you.
Tony Orlando on KHJ and Candida at 8:54 now with Robert W. Morgan. Those of you listening to that interview with Dick Whittinghill and know anything about radio or anything about anything know that wasn't Dick Whittinghill, and everybody knows Dick Whittinghill don't get up this early. That was none other than my brother, Wolfman Jack.
You know, I came over here basically to say to everybody in radio land here at KHJ that Robert W. Morgan is one of the greatest people really in the world. I've known him a long time.
Did you get my name right, man?
And the point is, shut up, will you please? I want to say something nice about you, will you please? And really, I've known this cat a long time. It's going to be a big loss to Los Angeles to lose you, especially to that dirty city in Chicago, you understand? And I really wish, you know, you come back here, and maybe someday you will be back. Anyway, I'll see you in Chicago in about 3 or 4 weeks, and we'll get it on there. And you're beautiful, baby, and I love you very much. And I know everybody in the audience loves you, too. God bless you, man.
Thank you, brother.
Since 1885, my friends, Americans led the way. We're big, safe, friendly, and that's the way we'll stay. The largest of them all today in all of California. Save with American savings and save the American way.
Yes, American Savings is not only the largest publicly held association in California, but in the nation as well. American Savings has an arsenal of savings plans that will pay you as much as 6% and even 7.5% per annum. American always pays the highest interest on insured savings. Each account is insured up to $20,000 with multiple accounts available as always. Wouldn't you be better off as a giant? American Savings and Loan Association. Safe since 1885.
The largest of them all today in all of California. Save with American Savings and save the American way.
I've been trying to figure out for about 2 weeks what I'm going to say on the last things I say on KHJ, and I just haven't been able to think of anything except like the last 5.5 years have been the most gratifying and important of my life. And I would like to say thank you to a lot of people, but it's impossible because of the format. With that in mind, I will say thank you most of all to Bill Drake, the big kahuna. And a lot of people want to know why I'm leaving Southern California to go to Chicago. And it's kind of hard for me to say, but Rod McEwen wrote it better than I could, and Frank Sinatra sings it better than I can say it. So listen to it. And most of all, thank you, Los Angeles.
There's a few more lonesome cities that I'd like to see, while the wine of wandering is still inside of me. There's a few more pretty women that I'd like to know. A bridge or two I'd like to cross. A few more oats to sow. Maybe when I've done it all, seen all there is to see, I'll find out I still cannot run away from me. But as long as trains keep running, restless man will be. And there's a few more lonesome cities that I've yet to see. Maybe when I've done it all, seen all there is to see, I'll find out I still cannot run away from me. But as long as trains keep running, a restless man I'll be. And there's a few more lonesome cities that I've yet to see. One or two more lonesome cities that I've yet to see.
Robert W. Morgan, KHJ Los Angeles. Bill Wade, KHJ Los Angeles.
I'll go get you. It's 9 o'clock at Good Morgan. That's the last time I get a back plug you, Robert. We're going to miss you, man. Unbelievably. But you're going to tear up Chicago.